Another uneventful evening. Right. We'll be arriving here in 2 days? Yeah, 2 days on the 30th. No, wait. Wait, what time are we going to arrive? 12 p.m. Oh, that's fine. Middle of the day. That works. Good. We need to sort out this mess. So, I think we're going to try and move everyone in here. So, let's do the lottery. Now, we have enough people to do the lottery. So, we'll do the lottery legit. Then we will move everyone. No. Move everyone from carriage 3. Everyone from carriage 3 to carriage 1. The carriages can have, I think, up to 15 people on them at a time. Is it 15? I'm not certain. I'm not entirely sure, but we can turn off carriage 3. Was there any supplies in carriage 1? No. Carriage 1, carriage 2 is empty. Why did we just get a note? What happened? What? Why did it just say... Why did it just say these passengers disappeared when the power went out, but I turned off carriage 2? But everyone's still in okay, so the game seemed to struggle. We got some more notes and things. Yeah, it's fine. Let's actually... what we should check is the dream logs. Sisters, demons, and infected. Burial has vanished. Sisters, demons, and infected. And what are our defenses like? Demons, infected, demons, burial, prisoners. So we have no sister defense. I have parts to make defenses. So, I also have an electronic part. Excellent. We will make a 1 sister defense with electronic parts, which will make a heavenly lights. It will make a heavenly lights. Sure, we can make a heavenly light. The electronic parts, of course, are just a much better material to build defenses with. Hopefully one of those is easily enough defense against this at this point. Good, there's 8 people on there. Their supplies are nearly full, but that's okay, we can deal with that. And I think that's it for the day. We're not going to do anything on the way. We're currently going at speed slowest, but that's fine. Alright, we got something on the radio, and we got... Yep, we've got a heavenly light now, so our defenses... I forget, is anywhere it indicates our defense level? No, okay. However, we have lots of defenses against sisters now, because this gives us 225% bonus, versus all these which only give us 50. Time for bed. This would be another demon attack. The sound effects are pretty cool. I love the occasional glimpses of demons that we see in the windows. But we have lots of defenses against these, don't we? We have like 250% bonus defenses. So this should be fine. What a nightmare that was. Okay, we got double canisters, which means something bad happened. 4 injuries treated. And only used 1 medical resource. Okay, that's ridiculous. Predictably, it didn't go well. Virginia didn't make any friends during the counterattack. She forgot the words to the banishment ritual. Injuries 8! 8 injuries? What happened? Wow, that's a lot of injuries. We have a lot of medical supplies, so we can recover that. That's not really a problem. Just what happened? How many banishment rituals do we have? 1, 2... We have 2. I guess we need more. Yeah, I guess we can build more. It's time for a lottery. We'll do a legit lottery. Keep it all above board. We need to build more defenses, apparently. So we're going to build another demon defense? No, it seems ridiculous to build another demon defense. These pieces of scrap will be needed for other carriages. I mean, we have a lot of defense already. Sure. We should focus on upgrading the train, I think. Upgrade the engine again? Do it. Yeah, upgrade the engine, that's what we're going to do. How close are we to here? Not close enough yet, because we're going to arrive in 2 days. Oh, I thought it was 2 days yesterday. No, it's 2 days today. Lots of things on the radio. In fact, I haven't changed the radio's config in a little while, so we should probably do that, because it's currently set to help. So we should have lots of people on the radar. Let's set this to supplies and resources. Let's set it to resources. Did we manage to do it? We only got 38% into upgrading the fuel capacity. Well, it's sleep time, I think. Hopefully I'm getting that right. Yeah, sleep time. An uneventful evening. And thankful for it I am. Brenda, why would you waste your time trying to heal people? You can't heal people. And you use a medical supply as well. Send. Quickly. Did we get anything on the radio? I don't think we did, so we'll leave this on resources. Now we arrive tomorrow midday. Also, there are bandits in front of us, so this is going to make things interesting. Make things very interesting. Well, we're not issuing any new orders because they need to continue. I think they should automatically continue upgrading the train, in fact. If we look, does it say, yeah, order upgrade, so they just continue upgrading. This is fine. Let's just let them do that. Huh? What's this? What is this? Fearless detected near track. Emergency brake engaged. Dispatch lottery winners with the following orders. Investigate fearless attack. Loot, ignore and move on. Huh? Fearless? What's this? This is a new feature I wasn't aware of. This is very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So let's see what's going on here. So we should definitely investigate the fearless. I thought I was going to be able to issue a few more orders than that. Approaching target. He's got like a cog shape going on. We're investigating. Okay, the guys are looking at it. He wants to go on board, bringing him back. But he wants to go on board, bringing him back. This seems very dangerous. Engineer. I was once a member of a fearless group. Now I am a wanderer. I want to leave the fog. If you help me, I will help you. I will always prevent nightmares from attacking the carriage I inhabit, but I will not protect others during a power outage. Terry Rodriguez. Well, Mr. Rodriguez, about Wanderers. So Wanderers have the ability to manipulate the fog in some way, augment the fog if you like. I will accept this guy's offer, for I wish to see what happens. Theoretically, what I should do now is split the carriage. Now, does he have a special icon? Let's see. He does. Rodriguez. Terry Rodriguez. He has no special talents. However, well, aside from the fact that he's a wanderer. Okay, well, I guess it's time to continue. So that was an interesting thing. The throttle is up. It just throttled up automatically. Let's continue. We shall arrive. That's them upgrading the train. Let's just confirm when we're going to arrive. Do we arrive a bit later now? No, same time. Okay, it didn't take that long. Also, I just realized we are running low on fuel, so we need to really grab some fuel on this at this next town. We've nearly upgraded the fuel capacity once again, right? Time for a bit of sleep. An uneventful evening. Did we treat some people? Brenda, stop trying to treat people. You're not the medical person. The medical person was... I forget who. Who was the medical person? I forget. There was one person that was a legit nurse. It was Brenda. Wait, it was Brenda. Brenda, you're useless. You're a useless nurse. Why can't... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Right, today is an invasion day. So what we need to do is pick our people carefully. Hold on. Wait. We want to pick people who are good at searching, hauling, and braking, and guarding. We want all these 4 traits down here. Is anyone particularly good at any of those things? I have a feeling the answer is no. Why? Oh, so this guy would be good at hauling, but because he's severely injured, he's not. No. No one's particularly good, but what we should do is not send an injured person. So, on this particular case, we're not going to send anyone who's injured. We're just going to send the people who aren't injured, including the Terry Rodriguez guy. Sure, there you go. Yes, I did rig the lottery. I feel slightly bad about it, but I did it for the greater good, but we're not sending injured people out. Because that, well, That wouldn't be good for anyone, would it? We'll be arriving in about 6 hours or so. Is there anything else to do? No, I think not. They're still upgrading the train's capacity, and we have arrived. This is not exactly 12 o'clock. This is 1 o'clock. Oh well. We're going to leave the throttle up for the moment. And go to... Oh god, where's the computer gone? Okay, here we go. Right, we need fuel, primarily. If we don't get fuel, that's going to be a problem. So, what are we likely to find at the electronics store? Does it say... No, okay, that's fine. We have no equipment, so we can't equip them with anything. Right, let's see. Where's our... Oh god, wrong button. Where is our entry point? It's down here. Wow, that's terrible. Right. I'm pretty sure that's good. Right, start mission. We're going to set the priorities. We're going to set the priorities to fuel, resources, food. Yeah, we need kind of all this medical supplies we don't need too much of, so that's good. Go. Set these to a minimum. Reduce the battery drain. Yeah, this is one thing I keep messing up. So I'm sure you used to be able to turn the engine on mid-mission, but it seems that is no longer possible. Which I guess kind of makes sense because it changed the timings of the mission, so you wouldn't want to actually do that. But what we can do is set the power usage on the train to the minimum, which should hopefully reduce the battery drain. The fog is going up kind of thick, kind of quickly. It's nearly at 10 now. We're about to run out of time. That's fine. We need to, unfortunately, go turn on the power. Because otherwise, the battery's got loads of time left on it. That's fine. Got to turn the power on, otherwise we'll run out. So what did we get? Did we get anything good? The fog, the throttle was not on. Never mind. The next window for mission is 124, fine. Hauling capacity 8, discovered 6, only 6? We got a bunch of resources and a medical thing. And a combat knife. Oh, that's going to be good for missions where we might encounter combat. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, whatever. Chemist? Maybe there's fuel at the chemist? This doesn't really make sense, but the problem is we're kind of screwed, yeah. So we can now take a combat knife. It improves the guard of the person by 10%, but I generally don't use guard. So the way guard works is you say this person should guard this area, and he reduces the chance of people getting caught in the fog. Unfortunately, I don't let the fog catch us. The fog only comes into play if the timer runs out, so I don't let the timer run out, you see. This means we get less stuff, however, we get the benefit of not having to deal with the fog, and I keep pressing the wrong button. So there is someone in here. I don't mind taking on additional people. There's only one person anyway. The fog is kind of everywhere. That's fine. You see, again, this fog screen doesn't come into play unless the timer actually runs out. In which case, you want people to be out of the fog-filled rooms as fast as possible. Anyway, let's set this up. We're going to go with this. It's kind of bad, but these starting positions are so terrible. They always start like miles away from an entrance to any of the buildings. It's really annoying. Okay, let's do this mission and hope that this works out. We want fuel as the top priority. No, fuel is top priority. Medical supplies is actually kind of last on our list right now. So let's do that. It seems a bit silly to tell them to look for fuel when there's probably no fuel in there. But if there is, we want them to bring it back. Alright, let's get on with the mission. Are we going to run out of time? Oh, it's going to be close. We did... Oh, there's 2 people in there. Okay. We grabbed some people. That's fine. Let's see what happened. Did we get any fuel? So... Hauling capacity 8. They found 23, had to leave behind 15. They found a food container, electronics, scrap, chemicals, and scrap. Oh, and there's a bit more. Oh, we found 2 people. We found Lawrence Allen and Matthew Griffin. They're in carriage 2. Why are you in carriage 2? That's a really dumb place to be. Also, it has no supplies, and I can't get any supplies in there. Are we able to search the library? Do we have time to do this? We're not taking the knife. There's people in here. It's a bit foggy. Right. We're kind of close to an entrance on this occasion as well. Our window is 1 minute 16. Can you search in here? Not really. Wow, can anyone search in there? So that was white. What about Moore? Can Moore do this? No, he's even worse. What about Washing? Can Washing do this? Nope, they're so far away from this side entrance that it's actually impossible to search any of these rooms except these two. Well, we may as well search those 2 rooms because we ain't going to get anything else done that's better, are we? I guess that's the best we could do. We're just going to search these 2 rooms. There's no way we can get into these other rooms. Besides, some of these other rooms are not that helpful. The storeroom would be best. It's not likely to have fuel, but we are going to tell them to search for fuel as a top priority. Medical supplies, we don't really need that right now. And, oh, wait. There we go, perfect. So, fuel, food, resources, medical supplies, in that order, do it. The engine is still on. The fog is getting thicker. Speed things up. Okay, we got 1 person, that's fine. Uh-oh. Time is a problem. Apparently the estimated time wasn't completely accurate on this occasion. It never is accurate, which is why I always try and keep it under the estimate. Unfortunately, apparently I wasn't under the estimate enough. We are in danger. Yes, look, everyone's flashing red. This means they're in quite a lot of danger. But it looks like everyone got out. Right, let's see what we got. Did we get any fuel? That's the main thing. Fog level is now 70%. While we're getting out of here in a moment. Hull capacity 8, just got 15, left behind 7. We found a food container, material scrap, materials. And 1 person, Jack Thomas. Nobody claimed. He's gone to carriage 2 with all the other strange new people. Fine. We are going to have to split the carriages, I think, at this point, because we are nearing the capacity for carriage 1. And besides, we want to do that to diversify. We need to make sure that people are generally happy. Right, we have to select the destination. We're going to pick the obvious destination. We cannot go there in any speed other than slow, which is going to bring us there at 10 AM. And we have to hope there's fuel there. It's a factory. There's likely to be fuel there, so we should be okay. Go. Oh, also, we can see the train speed modifiers here. I don't remember this. So, because of our upgrades, we gain plus 5% speed. Useful. However, we have some damage, apparently, so we take minus 2% speed. It's interesting. Well, let's continue and hope we arrive. When are we going to arrive? How many days is it going to be? It's going to be... So we're going to arrive on the 4th. Yeah, in 4 days, so fine. And time to sleep. Oh, wait. Before we sleep, we've got to check the status of the engine upgrade. 85% done. Okay, should be done tomorrow because they do about 30% a day, give or take. And we're being attacked by... What is this? Oh, infected. That's what it is. This is infected. Yeah, infected. This is that one, yep. It's not that interesting. We just get some spray paint on the windows. That's kind of mainly what happens. Otherwise, it's just like kind of boring. Yeah, look. Oh no, the train's infected. Oh no, the train's infected. It's been marked as infected by some people who go around marking infected. That's fine. Carriage 1 was fully defended. 0 bad things happened. It was protected by Terry Rodriguez. Ah, yes, of course. And no one cared about Carriage 2, but we are going to have to split them up, I think, at this point. So we're going to do a legit lottery, because nothing's going to happen today, so fill that in. Oh, I just realised one problem we have is our 1 medic is on Carriage 1, so I think, actually, we're not splitting up Carriage 2. We're not splitting up yet. We can have everyone on Carriage 1, so that's what we're going to do, and then we can turn off Carriage 2. So we now have 12 people in Carriage 1. It's getting kind of tightly packed in Carriage 1. I think they can have 15 people in each carriage, but this is fine. The Carriage 1 will still be in the process of upgrading the train, so we'll just leave that as it is. Oh, we should check the new dream logs, though. Sisters! Fine. Well, we just got a electronics defense for sisters, didn't we? So that should be enough by itself. I think we have a lot of materials to make other stuff. In fact, somewhere on the train, I'm not sure where it is, but somewhere on the train, actually, we have a lot of chemical supplies that have been put somewhere. There's some. Sometimes when people bring stuff onto the train, they do put it in stupid places. But why would you put it in carriage 10? It's the opposite end of the train. Well, whatever. Let's just speed on. We are going to encounter some green, which is bad. Oh well, we're just going to have to deal with that. Yep, we have fuel capacity 2. Not that it's going to be that much use, but now it is time to sleep to the next day and hope that nothing bad happens.